Jason, congratulations on a good day. You were out there performing like you had a chip on your shoulder, did you?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was I mean, I think I seen it on social medias. It's a lot of things that I felt like I should have been at or invited to, but that's politics or whatever
Still
it
not
is, but I
getting
just
the
wanted to do what
invite.
I knew.
Did that bother you? And what were your expectations for today? Were you expecting to get 39.5 or 40 in the vertical and putting out the numbers that you did?
It was definitely, as far as invitations to your questions, it was definitely somewhat disappointing, but I really, like you said, it wasn't a real combine. I didn't really care for it. I was just surprised of the people who were invited and not including myself. As far as numbers, kind of fell short, probably basically everything. I wanted 40 I wanted 41 for the vert. I wanted 11 on the broad. I wanted 443 on the 40. I wanted 6'6" on the L. I never ran anything over 6'5" the past 3 months, but the numbers are what they are. I'm excited for them, and I'm happy they came out the way they did.
Go ahead, Alan Saunders, Pittsburgh Sports Now.
Yeah, Jason, I guess two kind of questions here. One is like, how much have you talked to Dane about what he went through last year? I know he was kind of in the same position where like he didn't necessarily get invited to everything, and I feel like he made a pretty strong name for himself in his rookie year. And then how much do you feel like as a corner that did a lot of one thing at Pitt? You basically play quarters on every play. How much do you feel like proving your athleticism is important for teams that maybe do something else that are trying to project you into a different scheme and a fit for them?
Right. I mean, you basically said it. It's about proving I could do other things than press man. I want to show that I can go get the ball at the highest point, higher than any other corners in this draft. As far as answering your questions towards Dane, me and Dane's talked in depth for a while, throughout the process, and even here yesterday while watching the young guys practice spring ball, their day two, and just talking about doing what I do, and that's having fun, man. Just have fun, do this. I already do the numbers. I have great numbers. Been testing well since high school. And he's like, bro, just have fun. Only difference is people and cameras. So.
Go ahead, Jeff Hathorn, 93.7 The Fan.
Hey, Jason, was that a tough decision what to do? Was that
Nah, it wasn't tough, man. It wasn't tough. It was something I was thinking about, and this is about the time frame I was gonna do it. Right during training. Just something different, man. Something different.
what do you think your versatility is at the next level? What are you telling teams about what you can do at the next level?
I feel like I've done a lot, man. I thank Coach Bates every day for it. I've been able to do a little safety, a little outside linebacker in our third down packages, a drop middle of the field, blitz off the edge, B gap penetrator, played in the slot, check nickels, played on the outside, played in the boundary, played to the field, played, and then special teams, played jammer, got even snuck in a couple gunner reps. I'm versatile, man. I can do a lot. I'm a long corner. Uh, that can go get the ball.
Good, Nick Faribaugh.
Hey, Jason. So you are a very traitsy corner, as we have seen today. There's a lot of guys that are traitsy, come in raw, and never fully develop. Kind of what are you doing to develop as a cornerback, develop all your traits? And most importantly, is there someone you watch that really helps you, as the type of corner you are?
First part of the question, the things I do, all the things that they think big corners can't do, which is bend. I have great flexibility. I work on my hips a lot, hamstrings, quads, abductors. I work on my body a lot. I do a lot of stretching, do a lot of PT, even when I'm healthy. I just want to feel even better or maintain that health. And then the other question, everybody asks me always, Richard Sherman, though, Richard Sherman. Just his knowledge of the game and what he does outside the game. And I've probably been breaking him down play by play since about 2017, 2016, since I got to college.
Go ahead, Amanda.
Hey, Jason, sorry about that. I know you said you weren't completely pleased with some of your numbers today. You wanted a little bit better, but are you still happy that with your performance and you went out and showed what you're capable of to some that you think may have been sleeping on you?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I kind of, even my people's like kind of joke with me and like, you know, they still sleeping. But the thing is, the people who will draft me and the people who actually have a say in where I go, they not sleeping. So it's more so just the media. So it doesn't really stress me out, but I'm sure they're awake.
Brian Batko, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette.
Yeah, Jason, like we've talked about, I mean, you're 6 foot, you ran pretty well, you jumped really well, you have production on the ball in college. What are your weaknesses as a player? Where do you need to improve for the next level?
Everything. I'm always to say everything because that's what I work on. Now it's just finally time to get to the football aspect of things, get back to footwork things. You know, whether that's tackling angles, all those type of things that I like to work on, real football. And then I'm just so happy to get back to real football and kind of outside the drill things.
Go ahead, Mateus with Timeout Brazil.
Good afternoon, Jason. Matheus from Brazil. We have a lot of guys that have to develop a lot when they go to the NFL, and we have during the process a lot of pointing fingers that the problems that you might have. You think that's your biggest weakness doing for this process, and like the skills that you have developed like most and fastest for adapted to the NFL?
As far as I would say off man, kind of just like I'm not sure who just asked me, but the things we do at Pitt is so you know that's what we do, press man. So I've worked a lot with Clay Mack. A lot of people in the industry know who that is. Great DB specialist down in Dallas, Texas. Even got a couple one-on-one sessions with him. Just been working a lot of off man, pedaling, breaking. Because I mean we live lateral here. We live laterally. We play press man. So definitely, it was uncomfortable at first, but definitely been way better at it and been improving. Excited for the rest of the off season.
We'll give the last
Thanks
one.
a lot.
We'll give the last one, John McGonigal, Pittsburgh Post.
Yeah, Jason, what teams have you been hearing from most throughout the process prior to today? And I mean, look, how important do you think today was in terms of maybe boosting your stock, boosting how those scouts and coaches and execs view you?
Yeah, so I mean, this day was tremendously important, especially without combine and throughout the process, and we kind of gauged it towards that. I attended the CGS where I was able to get some position work on film. Uh, go through that, and then as far as teams, it's been Bengals, Jaguars, 49ers, Chargers, and Jets. It's probably the highest, I would say. Most frequent, I should say.